Have you ever felt a deep, unsettling restlessness? A sense that the life you are living, the person you have been, no longer fits? It might manifest as anxiety, a strange sense of disconnection from your job, your relationships, or even yourself. You look in the mirror and feel a subtle but persistent sense of being a stranger. This feeling isn't a crisis. It is not a sign that you are broken or that your life is falling apart. It is a signal. It is the first whisper of a profound personal quantum transformation. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. What you are experiencing is the dissolution of an old reality. The energetic structure that held your previous identity, your beliefs, and your limitations is beginning to crumble because it can no longer contain the person you are becoming. This discomfort is the friction between two frequencies, the frequency of your past and the emergent frequency of your future. You are starting to vibrate at a higher level of consciousness, and everything in your life that does not resonate with this new frequency is beginning to feel foreign, uncomfortable, and ultimately unsustainable. This is not a dramatic, cataclysmic event that happens to you. It is a quiet, internal awakening. It is the most significant change of your life, and it is happening within you, right now. The solution to this profound discomfort is not to fix your external world. It is not to change jobs, end relationships, or move across the country, at least not yet. The first and most crucial step is to consciously align with the new energy that is emerging within you. To understand this, we must look at the fundamental nature of reality through the lens of quantum physics. At its core, everything in the universe, including you, is not solid matter. It is energy. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, emits a specific vibrational frequency. You are a walking, talking, broadcasting tower of energy. For most of your life, you have been broadcasting a consistent signal based on your past experiences and subconscious beliefs, and the universe, in its perfect obedience, has reflected that signal back to you as your reality. The law of resonance dictates that like frequencies attract like frequencies. Now, something inside you has shifted. Your consciousness is expanding. You are beginning to broadcast a new higher frequency. The discomfort you feel is the dissonance. Your new internal frequency is no longer a match for your old external reality, and this gap creates a feeling of being out of sync with your own life. This is where the observer effect becomes your greatest tool. In the famous double-slit experiment, quantum physicists discovered that particles behave differently when they are being observed. In essence, the act of observation, of placing your attention on something, influences and even creates reality at the quantum level. By turning your attention inward and observing these feelings of discomfort, not as a problem, but as evidence of a shift, you are actively participating in the creation of your new reality. You are becoming the conscious observer of your own evolution. The greatest challenge you will face in this process is not in the external world. It is the deeply ingrained programming of your own subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown us that approximately 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and emotional reactions are governed not by your conscious mind, but by this powerful subconscious operating system. This system was largely programmed during your first 7 years of life, built from emotional memories and the beliefs you inherited from your environment. Your very identity, the person you believe yourself to be, is a construct of this programming. So when you begin to vibrate at a new frequency, when you start to entertain thoughts and feelings that are unfamiliar to this old identity, the subconscious mind perceives it as a threat. Its primary job is to keep you safe, and safety, to the subconscious, means familiar. It will do everything in its power to pull you back to the known emotional territory of your past. It will dredge up old fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs. It will create thoughts of doubt and tell you that this change is impossible or dangerous. This is the ego, the personality construct, fighting for its survival. It is trying to use the data of your past to predict and control your future. But the future you are stepping into has no precedent in your past. You are being called to become someone your subconscious mind has no record of. This internal battle is the very source of the restlessness. It is the tug of war between the memory of the past and the calling of the future. Your power lies not in fighting this internal resistance, but in consciously working with it. The first step is to completely reframe the discomfort. Stop labeling it as anxiety, depression, or a problem to be solved. See it as data. It is tangible proof that your energy is moving, that the shift is real and already in progress. When you feel that wave of unease, I want you to pause and say to yourself, "My energy is moving faster than my current circumstances. This is the evidence of my transformation." The second step is to learn to listen to the whispers. The guidance for your new reality will not come as a thunderous voice from the heavens. It will come as quiet, intuitive nudges, subtle feelings, and synchronous moments. In the noise of your old reality, these whispers are easily missed. You must create space and silence to hear them. This is not about thinking your way forward, it is about feeling your way forward. This leads us to the critical principle of coherence. A rapid shift occurs when your thoughts, feelings, and actions become aligned. When you think a thought of your new reality, you must also generate the feeling, the emotion of that reality in your body. This creates a coherent electromagnetic signal that you broadcast into the quantum field. Your brain produces an electrical signal, and your heart produces a magnetic signal. When they are in sync, you become a powerful creator. This is the practical application of the double-slit experiment. As the conscious observer, your focused, coherent intention, your aligned thoughts and feelings, is what collapses the infinite waves of potential in the quantum field into the one specific reality you choose. You stop being a passive bystander to your life and become the deliberate architect of your experience. Let's go deeper into what is actually happening within you on a multidimensional level. You are not just a physical body navigating a material world. You are a field of energy and information, a consciousness experiencing itself in human form. This transformation is not just mental, it is biological. This is where the science of epigenetics provides profound validation. Epigenetics shows that you are not a victim of your genes. Your genes are like a vast library of potential blueprints, and it is the environment outside the cell that signals which genes get activated and which remain dormant. And what is the most powerful influence on your cellular environment? Your emotions. The feelings you sustain in your body create a chemical cascade that literally instructs your cells. When you live in a state of stress, fear, or resentment, you are signaling genes for disease and survival. But when you consciously cultivate elevated emotions like gratitude, joy, love, and abundance, you are signaling genes for growth, repair, and thriving. You are, at a cellular level, becoming a new person. Your body is being reconditioned to a new mind. Ancient spiritual traditions have understood this for millennia. Vedanta philosophy speaks of Maya, the illusion that the material world is the only reality. The discomfort you feel is the veil of Maya thinning. You are starting to perceive the underlying reality, a vibrant, intelligent field of pure potential, waiting for your instruction. The primary obstacle to instructing this field is incoherence. If your conscious thoughts say, "I desire a life of freedom and abundance," but your subconscious feeling state is one of limitation and lack, you are sending a contradictory, incoherent signal into the field. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being, vibrationally. The secret, then, is to generate the feeling of your future reality in the present moment, before there is any external evidence of it. You must fall in love with your future to the point that you are no longer looking for it, because you are living it internally. This is how you collapse the waveform of the reality you desire. So how do you integrate this into your daily life? How do you generate the feeling of a future that has not yet arrived? This is accomplished through dedicated daily practice. It is not enough to simply think about these concepts. You must embody them. Every morning, before your analytical mind fully engages, before you check your phone and anchor yourself into the old reality, I want you to perform this simple exercise. Sit up, close your eyes, and ask yourself, What is the dominant emotion I want to feel in my new reality? Is it freedom? Is it wholeness? Is it unconditional love? Is it empowerment? Choose one. Then, instead of just thinking about it, begin to generate that feeling in your body. Put your hands on your heart and breathe into your heart center. Recall a memory when you felt a glimmer of that emotion, or imagine a future scenario where you are living it fully. Your body doesn't know the difference between a real experience and one you vividly imagine. As you feel that emotion growing, let it expand from your heart throughout your entire body until you are saturated with it. Hold this state for 5 to 10 minutes. What you are doing is calibrating your energetic field for the day. You are starting your day from the vantage point of your future, not your past. Now, let's do a small part of this together. Pause for a moment right now. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, simply allow yourself to feel a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for your breath, for this moment, for the awareness that you are a creator. Feel it. Don't think it. This feeling is your power. In the comments below, share the one core feeling you are choosing to cultivate for your new reality. By sharing it, you are not only declaring it to yourself, but contributing to a collective field of intention that we are creating together, right here. As you commit to this practice, you will inevitably face challenges. The biggest one is doubt. Your senses will scan your 3D reality and report back, nothing has changed. You still have the same bills, the same job, the same problems. This is the critical moment of choice. The material world operates with a time lag. Your energetic shift is instantaneous, but it takes time for that new signal to magnetize and arrange matter into a new reflection. Think of yourself as the captain of a colossal cargo ship. When you turn the rudder, the ship doesn't turn on a dime. It continues forward for a while before slowly, but surely, changing its course. The rudder is your internal state, your sustained feeling. Your job is to keep holding the rudder in the new direction, regardless of what the old scenery looks like. This is the true meaning of faith. It is not a blind belief in an external power. It is a steadfast belief in the unseen reality you are creating within. It is loyalty to your future. Ancient scripture tells us that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. This is a precise quantum formula. Your sustained, coherent feeling state is the energetic substance that gives form to your hopes. It is the evidence, the signal, that the universe responds to. So, when doubt arises, and it will, do not fight it. Fighting it gives it energy. Simply observe it. Recognize it for what it is. An old, memorized subconscious program firing off automatically. Thank it for trying to keep you safe in the familiar past, but then gently and firmly return your attention and your feeling to your chosen future. Each time you do this, you weaken the old neural pathway and strengthen the new one. You are literally rewiring your brain and reconditioning your body to be the avatar of your new reality. The restlessness you have been feeling is not a signal that you are lost. It is a triumphant announcement that you have finally outgrown the container of your past. You have expanded your consciousness to a point where your old reality can no longer hold you. See this period not as a crisis, but as a graduation. Every moment of your past, every challenge, every heartbreak, was not a mistake or wasted time. It was all necessary preparation. It was the training ground that forged the strength, the resilience, and the wisdom you needed to desire something more, to reach for a greater version of yourself. Without the contrast of your past, you would not have the clarity for your future. The most vital truth I can share with you is this. This great change is not on the horizon. It is not something that is coming for you. The shift has already occurred. The moment you became aware of the disconnect, the moment you started seeking answers, the moment you pressed play on this video, you stepped across a threshold. You are already living in the new reality at an energetic level. Your only remaining task is to align your perception with this truth. Stop waiting for external permission or validation. Your work now is not to struggle, to build or to force. It is to surrender, to allow, to let go of the old identity and merge fully with the higher vibrational frequency that is your true self. Your new reality is not something you must create from scratch. It is something you must remember and allow to unfold through you. If this message resonates with the core of your being, subscribe and join this community. We are here to support one another on this journey of remembering our innate power as conscious creators. The journey is not about becoming someone new. It is about courageously and finally becoming who you have always been.